Nintendo very well may be looking to put the Switch in the past. On to bigger, better, and brighter things, right? Like the Wii U2 and the Nintendo 3DS 4K. Alright, those two were jokes, but if you believed them, you have to tell me in the comments. Scout's honor. Welcome back to the Leaderboard. Who wants to take bets on whether the next mainline Mario game will be Odyssey 2 or a brand new title? When will Nintendo's new console hit the market? Industry insiders have been chattering about Nintendo's next big move, and it seems like their new console is likely to be available for purchase in the latter half of 2024. Nothing official yet, but multiple people with Nintendo knowledge seem to share this consensus. This late 2024 release window places the new console right before the holiday season, which could drum up sales. This also seems to line up with Nintendo's previous few consoles, each of which were released a few years after Sony and Xbox's. What will the next Nintendo console look like? Although the latest reports seem to have an idea as to when the console will be released, the specs are another story entirely. Industry secrets, you know? One thing that does seem to be a guarantee, or as close to one as possible, is that this console will also be available to play in a portable mode. Nintendo knows that convenience and portability are huge, and to take that away after the Switch would likely turn a lot of people away. Sources who spoke to Video Games Chronicle implied that the next Nintendo console might not launch with an OLED screen, but instead would use an LCD one to keep costs down. A bit of a backward step after the Switch OLED, but it also stays in line with Nintendo's tendency to favor ease of use and small storage requirements over top-of-the-line graphics. The same sources also said that the next console will use a cartridge slot similar to the Switch's. What games will be available on the Switch 2? As all of the reports so far have been unofficial, no games have been confirmed for play on Nintendo's next console. However, backwards compatibility is a big question. Consumers who have been using their Switch over the past 7 years will have plenty of games stocked up on their consoles and in their larger game libraries. Plenty of these games, especially indie titles, don't necessarily push the Switch's hardware capabilities, and folks won't want to purchase these same games again on a new console. Nintendo wants to convert as much of the Switch's user base over to the next console as possible, and has said that they want to make the transition between consoles as smooth as possible, but how this will happen is still up in the air. What's a Nintendo console without a new Mario and Zelda though? You've got to assume they're working hard to put together some new mainline entries for their flagship series before launch. Although the Switch did launch with the last-gen Zelda, and we didn't get Mario Odyssey until October that year. Granted, Breath of the Wild felt new to those who didn't buy a Wii U, and let's be honest, not a lot of people bought a Wii U, and Mario Odyssey was well worth the wait. I wonder if they'll do a similar thing with Tears of the Kingdom. Also, expect a launch title meant to show off what the new hardware can do. I'm talking about something in the same vein as Wii Sports or 1-2 Switch. You know, goofy little party games that you'll revisit once or twice before the Switch 3 comes out in 2031. This also makes me wonder about what Nintendo is going to do with Super Smash Bros. Now that Ultimate has seen its final DLC additions. Ultimate implies a sort of finality that not many platform fighting gamers are ready to accept. Do you think they'll reboot the series, or just release a deluxe edition like with Mario Kart 8? Let me know down in the comments. And that, folks, is what we know about the next Nintendo console. It's on the way. Developers have developer kits. It's still gonna use cartridges. We're gonna love it, hopefully. What do you think the Switch 2 will look like? Will they call it the Switch 2, or is it time for a fresh name along with a fresh coat of paint? Will stick drift be solved this time around? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe to the Leaderboard for more gaming news like this. Thanks for watching.